Hello and welcome to a season recap of Legion Season 2. So warning, going forward this will contain spoilers. So before I begin, let me just point this out. I started covering this show on my channel with the initial few episodes of Season 2. Whilst I admit I've been totally consumed with Westworld, I still have watched Legion, just not consistently. And in truth, a fair few episodes made me not want to actually cover the show on my channel. I've just finished the finale last night, and I did enjoy that. I thought it was thought-provoking, shocking, disturbing, and interesting, like a lot of Season 1. But that doesn't mean the entire season was good. So let me just digress for a moment here. Fortunately, when I review and recap TV shows, I take a few notes beforehand. I scribble down some points to generally try to deliver my content with a bit of a structure. So I actually wrote a fair few notes for the middle few episodes of Legion Season 2. I never got round to creating any videos on those middle few episodes. As I said, I was kind of put off a little bit. And it's quite nice though, because it catches my opinion at that moment in time. If I made this review entirely with my thoughts after the finale, whilst it would still be valid, sometimes I think we as humans look back in a more favourable vision if we enjoyed the particular finale. So having rose-tinted glasses, if you will. And the same would apply as well if you watched a season and the finale was terrible. We might look back at the entire season with a less favourable view. Okay, now moving on to the actual review component here, after I've just rambled there for a little bit. So if you've seen any of my previous videos around Legion Season 1, you'd probably know that I really did enjoy Season 1 a lot. It was amazing for so many reasons. Visually, audio, the story, the unexpected twists and turns we had, the characters. It was a lot of fun. For me, the start of Season 2 started very well. It almost matched Season 1, but it just didn't reach the heights that Season 1 did achieve, in my opinion, at the very start of Season 2. But it felt like it was preparing for something. It was building suspense. But as each episode unfolded, I became slightly more disappointed each time. Now, this wasn't across the board. We had some really amazing episodes in amongst all this season. Some real diamonds in the rough. A couple examples here would be Chapter 13, Episode 5 is a good example. I thought perhaps the best episode of the entire season. So the story of how Lenny got her body back. I thought that was a really good episode. Chapter 14, Episode 6 was another really good one. Almost as if it was a standalone episode on the different realities that David could have lived. But even with those really enjoyable episodes in the middle, I couldn't help shake the feeling that the story was being fumbled. We just seemed to jump from episode to episode, with the actual main plot of the story just stagnated. The show in the middle of the season really felt like it was just treading water and lacking any direction. So now they definitely seem to improve that with the final few episodes. The finale ended very well. The story is now set up perfectly for Season 3, and we have Season 3 confirmed as well by the look of it. So now we'll get a season where David is the villain, who we know so well, and we possibly will, the audience ourselves will be torn because we want him to succeed, but also we know he's the villain, so that's going to lead to some very interesting places in Season 3. But Season 2, all in all, the season started very well and ended quite strongly as well. But in the middle, it really let it down. Almost as if the show had too many episodes that they needed to fill. If it was condensed down to 8 episodes, it would have been a lot more meaningful and probably impactful as well. The question comes down here, would I recommend Season 2? Well, if you enjoyed Season 1, I still think you'll probably get a lot of enjoyment out of Season 2. There are still a lot of redeeming traits within Season 2. Great cast, great acting, visual design and audio, they're all still as good as they were in Season 1. And as I said, there's some really good episodes within this season as well. But overall, I do feel disappointed. But all hope is not lost. Season 3 is confirmed, and now we are set up very well, and we have a Legion, now a villain, very close to the comic as well, so that's going to be quite interesting to see. Season 2 had its ups, and it had its downs, and it really did pale in comparison to Season 1. But Season 2, in my opinion, is still worth a bit of a watch, if slightly underwhelming. So I shall leave this review here. Let me know some feedback below, thumbs up if you like it, and share this video and subscribe for future content. But until next time, this is Mesh, and I'll see you later.